Hello guys, how we doing? Oh, that helmet looks cool. So as you can see, we've been busy. Just been working on some extra enchantments and things. I think last time we were meant to be heading to Vivek. In fact, we did head to Vivek. How long would it take me to get there just by... Oh. Okay, I got the float ring on. Yeah, I made a ring for levitation just because once you've got a permanent levitation enchantment on a ring, you don't have much to worry about. Like, levitation is fun and everything in this game, but if you've got to keep casting it in the air, that's not fun. So you want that constant enchantment. Here we are. There were two. Let's do them in order, I guess. St. Olms. Which one's that again? I guess it's way back here. Aha. I wonder where we'll find her. Uh, I guess we start at the top. Work our way down to the bottom. Let's get this ring off.
What is this regarding, Nord?
What if I bribe you? I guess not. Fair enough.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Maybe this is all a bit too public.
Strange.
Strength is a virtue, friend. Strength is a virtue, friend. Well.
From where do you hail?
Yeah. Huh.
Go ahead.
I guess I'd be down in the canal works if I had to hide.
Let's do some business, shall we? It has no master.
Blackheart Blight? No. Do I have like a cure blight disease thingy? I do not. Not that I know of anyway. Let's see. Wait. Could I make a cure blight disease enchantment? I don't think so. God damn it. Well, we've got a blight disease. It's affecting my endurance. I don't even know if you. I don't even know how you cure a blight, other than with a cure blight potion. Nice and easy. Oh, fuck. That's my most recent save. No. Oh, I didn't even find her. And I got a blight disease. Just take me to Vivek. Just get me there.
We make a special trip just for you. Let's do some business, shall we? What kind
Aha!
of
I knew it. Logic. Logic. Oh, she's distracted by a census and excise agent. They are the collectors of the Emperor's taxes and tariffs, and the Emperor has outlawed trade in many things, like Dwemer artifacts and ebony. And a census and excise agent will enjoy being a pest about such things. For several reasons, a census and excise agent is not Adiranir's favourite person. If you want Adiranir to help you, make the bad agent go away, then she will tell you things. Okay. Simple enough. Where's the guy?
we're watching?
This the guy? Yeah. When I was in this menu a moment ago, I noticed something. What's the best thing I can... Maybe this? Oh, I can't really do very much at all on this. That's, yeah. Not happening. Fuck it, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, piss off back to the mainland. Okay. I have to tell Adirina the good news.
What can Jeep do for you?
So you're the one Adirina must thank for getting rid of the annoying census and excise agent? Indeed, Adirina is very glad to see you. I'm very happy to tell a friend of my good friend Caius all about the Sixth House cult. And Adirina knows nothing about the Nerevarine, but Adirina is happy to tell you that too. If it makes Caius happy, ask away, friend Farrell. This Adirina knows about because it is about smuggling. Some smart smugglers are suddenly too busy for their old clients because they have a new employer, the Sixth House, who pays very well. But what do they smuggle now? Adirina doesn't know, because they are very secret. And this is odd because these smugglers are always loud and bragging, and now they hash up like fat-bellied kitties full of sweetmeats. Interesting. Go on with the smuggler then. Smuggling is big business. The Empire says we can't trade skooma, moon sugar, ebony, Dwemer artifacts, exotic dunmare weapons and armor, and slaves. So smugglers trade these things. Smugglers also smuggle grief, sheen, sujama to avoid imperial tax. And now the sixth house hires smugglers, though what they smuggle Adirina cannot say. Adirina knows this Nerevarine cult is just silly superstition, so you tell Caius this. Nobody in their right mind pays any attention to this moon yowling. Prophecies and ancient heroes reborn and other silliness. Fuzzy tales for little kitties. So tell me about this Thieves Guild. I haven't actually hung around with you guys very much. It's just a social club. We like the finer things in life. Those who join this club, they must know how to get the finer things in life. We're like other guilds, so we get deals on training, on goods, and on services. The guild stewards, they know the finer things in life very well, and know where to find them. Adirina must tell you, though, there is a war between Thieves Guild and Kamana Tong. Adirina is loyal to the guild, but Adirina thinks maybe the guild is losing this war. Ooh. Some trouble with the Thieves Guild going on there. We didn't ask about the Nerevarine. Let's ask about that quickly. Okay. Maybe we did ask. Alright. Back to Caius, I guess. Is this side of town?
With pleasure. Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
Oh wait, I forgot I had to ask the other people as well. Helia in the far quarter in Meramilo. Getting ahead of myself.
Where would you like to go? Why walk when you can run?
Let's try the temple. What the hell is this place? Ministry of Truth. Ooh. Interesting.
Speak, traveler.
Spells you got? Cure poison. I don't think I have that. Alchemy intervention. I don't think I have that. I'll just take these in case I don't have these either. Alright. Mirror Milo. Is she the librarian at the Library of Vivek? That's here in the Vivek Temple Canton in the Hall of Wisdom section. Lower levels on the eastern side. It's a bit of a maze. Okay.
I will listen, Commander, but make it quick. Watch
My time is
yourself.
precious, so
Hello.
trick.
Go ahead, I'm afraid I don't know anything about a sixth house cult, but I can tell you about the Nerevarine cult. Go on then. The temple worships Nerevar as a saint and hero, but prophecies of his reincarnation are punished as wicked heresy. The Nerevarine cult claims the tribunal are false gods, hence the temple's persecution of the Nerevarine cult. A group called the Dissident Priests disputes temple doctrine on the Nerevarine prophecies. The prescribed book, Progress of Truth, describes their beliefs. Get a copy of Progress of Truth for Caius Casades. That will tell him things he needs to know about the Nerevarine cult. The book lists the disputes of the dissident priests with tribunal temple doctrines. The temple has outlawed the sale or possession of the book, so it will be hard to find. We have a copy here, but I fear I'm being watched by ordinators here. A safer plan would be to search local booksellers. Some booksellers ignore temple bans on outlawed books for profits or for principles. Okay, I've got to find the Progress of Truth then. Well, it is here and I could steal it probably. Ooh. I bet this is some kind of quest. I cannot find this book anywhere. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Let's give it a go. Nope. Chameleon 100% just does not seem to want to work. In Oblivion, if you have Chameleon 100, there's no way anything can ever see you. But clearly it doesn't work quite like that in this game. Hey, got it. Got it. Nice. There it is. That's gonna save us some time. Alright, last guy. Hulia in the foreign quarter at the Black Corner Black Shell Corner Club. Okay.
Under sun and sky, Outlander, we greet you warmly.
Who needs you? Actually, this might be at the top.
What is this regarding, Lord?
You wish to speak?
No. Okay.
We're watching.
Check the local map. Might save me some time. There we go.
If you're here for trouble, you'll get more than you bargained for.
Wait, what? Even when I know exactly where it is, I can't find it still. So it's... oh, no. Ah, there we go. There you are.
Has questions.
I welcome you as the friend of my friend Farrell, but I wish to go to my friend's bookstore, and these troublesome fools are in my way. I've tried to persuade them, but they hate my race, and I fear there will be violence. Perhaps if you speak with them, but be careful and be ready. The sight of a free Argonian offends these racist thugs. It would tarnish my Morag Tong honour to slay them, and I don't want to trouble my friend Sir Alice Golmis by fighting in his club. But I must go to my friend's bookstore where we can talk in peace. If you have a way with words, perhaps you can talk to them, or if you have a way with money, they might be bought. Otherwise, I fear there must be bloodshed. Okay. Bye-bye. You can stay here forever for all I care, not my problem. Nice. Yeah, let's go. Maybe I should persuade the other troublesome fools. Okay.
Yes.
This isn't the way.
Masera. Keep moving.
What Khajiit do for you?
If this guy doesn't follow very good. If you levitate.
Outlander.
Yes, thank you very much. We should be free from distraction here. Now I said I'd tell you about the Nerevarine cult so you can report back to Caius. No, I don't know of any 6th House cult, but I'll tell you what I do know. Never heard of such a thing. House Dagoth was the 6th house, but in the War of the First Council they betrayed the other great houses and were destroyed for their treason, but I've never heard of anyone worshipping them. Dagoth the ancient head of House Dagoth, is the devil of the tribunal faith, but I've never heard of anyone worshipping him either. Okay. What about the Nerevarine cult? To understand the Nerevarine cult, you must understand the history of the Ashlanders. Nerevar means something very different to the Ashlanders from what he means to Dunmare of the Great Houses. You should also know about the persecution of the Nerevarine and the legacy of the False Incarnate, for the Nerevarine cult is at the heart of the ancient conflict between the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Great House Dunmare. Here is a summary for Caius, but ask your questions and I'll answer in detail. Okay, what's this persecution? The Temple treats the Nerevarine prophecies as heresy, and the Temple imprisons and executes heretics, unless prevented by imperial law. But since the Nerevarine cult is hostile to the Empire does not interfere when Temple persecutes the cult. Ashlanders hate the Temple, and particularly the Ordinators, for their ruthless treatment of Nerevarine cultists. Fair enough. In the past, some have claimed to be the reincarnated Nerevar. The most recent is known as Peakstar, a figure of legend among the Wastes tribes for the last 30 years. The temple says these false incarnates disprove the prophecies, since the false incarnates fail and come to nothing. But the mystical Nerevarine cult glorifies rather than shrinks from contradictions, citing the appearance of failed incarnates as certain proof of Nerevar's coming rebirth. Interesting.
Please go ahead.
Thank you. Now I think I'm good to go to Caius.
My pleasure, really.
Have your report, and I'll make copies of your notes from Hulia and the Progress of Truth. Give me time to read and digest all this. In the meantime, I'm promoting you to journeyman. You're doing good work, and here are 200 drakes. Go and treat yourself to a new pair of shoes. And go do some jobs for the guilds or other freelance work just to keep your cover story current. We'll get some training, then when you're fit and rested, come back and I'll have new orders for you. He's not ready. He's not ready for me yet. Okay. What if I leave and come back?
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
We need an Ashlander informant. I have heard of a fellow in Alderun named Hassor Zain Subani. An Ashlander who left the Wastes to become a wealthy trader. They say the Ashlanders like to give and receive presents. Take these 100 drakes. Find out what Zain Subani likes and get him a gift. Then give him the gift and see if he will tell you about the Ashlanders and the Northerine cult. Then report back to me. Okay. There, it's just far north. Up and away. Okay, here we are. Okay. Zain Sabani.
Speak, traveler. You may speak.
This is gonna be trouble, isn't it? Old Scarin. Okay. Which one is the inn?
Do you need something?
Alright, map. Ah.
They speak.
Your turn to talk, ours to listen.
He's a trader and a wealthy one. He has his own room here. He was born an Ashlander, and he knows their speech and custom, and has grown rich by trading with them for things prized by Westerners. Ah. We're downstairs reading. Maybe if I get him a book about Ashlanders.
Let's hear it.
You want something, friend?
Maybe this one.
What is this regarding, Lord?
Outlander, what do you want?
What is the guy? Said he had a room here.
Outlander.
Friend.
He's downstairs reading. That was what they said, was it? Or in the back room below the bar.
Yes, Outlander?
Outlander.
Our doors are always open.
So this is the bar. Ah.
That's unusual.
Curious question. A gift is a sign of courtesy among strangers and affection among friends. Among strangers, a thoughtful gift is a sign that you are cautious and considerate and aware of the other's wants and needs. Such is particularly useful for traders and travellers. Among friends, it is a private thing and subtle with great risks, for the test of the gift is how well it is tailored to the receiver. Yes, a gift shows that you have taken the care to learn something of the receiver. For example, I love poetry. No stranger could be expected to know this, but a book of poetry given to me by a stranger shows the giver respects me and has made a special effort to know and please me. But now I've answered your question and would like some time to myself, if you will excuse me. Okay, wants poetry. Bollocks. Which one's poets? The Doors of the Spirit. This book looks slightly different to all the others. This seems kind of poetic. I hope he likes it. Uh,
Marcel.
hmm. Well, he wasn't interested in any of those. Ah, okay. I should have just asked him.
Haven't I heard?
You have your stupid book. This is a gift for me. I am amazed. A copy of Words of the Wind. The words of the Blessed Mothers. I gratefully accept your gift. My people have never loved the written word, and I lament their ignorant scorn for such common yet potent magic. I thank you, and I honour your courtesy, Farrell. It would please me to return your courtesy by answering your questions. What would you wish to know about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult? Tell me about the cult first. They worship the great Ashcan and Hortitor Nerevar Moon and Star, who in ages past destroyed the evil godless dwarfs, and banished the treacherous Dagothr and his foul hosts beneath Red Mountain. The cult is of small consequence in Ashlander worship, and only among the Urshileku do its followers have any influence. Others Ashlander's tribes share the sentiments of the cult, but regard the Nerevarine prophecies with suspicion and skepticism. The Urshileku are the Ashlanders of the northern Ashlands and the West Gash in the northwest of Vardenfell. Ashcan Sulmatul is their chief, a brave and respected war leader and warrior protector of the Nerevarine cult. The Urshileku camp moves with the herds, but usually lies close to the Sea of Ghosts. All Ashlanders in a tribe, young and small, are born into the ancestor cult of their clan. The Noreverian cult is different, though. It is a very small cult, with only a few wise women with the gift of prophecy, and a few holy warrior heroes who guard and protect the seers. Sul Matul, Ashcan of the Ursulaku, is the warrior protector of the cult, and Nibani Mesa, also of the Ursulaku, is the oracle seer of the cult. Okay. Oh wait, we already looked at this one. There's too much to tell here. Take these notes. I've written what you should know about the Ashlanders and the Noreverian cult, but most of all, if you are visiting a camp, there are things you should know about courtesy and challenges among the Ashlanders. And since you ask about the Noreverian cult, perhaps you'll be interested in my views on the Ashlanders and foreigners, because a gilding passion of the Noreverian cult is their hatred of foreigners. Okay. Yeah, let's go back to Kai's then.
Well met.
Done it. Thanks for your report, but keep Zain Sabani's notes on the Ashlanders. You'll need them. I'm promoting you and sending you to Ursulaku camp to speak with Silmatul and Nibani Mesa. But before you go, I think it may be time to tell you what's going on. Oh, you should have done that from the very beginning, I think, mate. The Emperor and his advisors think you have the appearance of meeting the condition of the Noreverian prophecies. That's why you were pulled out of prison on His Majesty's authority and sent to me, so you could satisfy the conditions of the Noreverian prophecies and become the Noreverian. Here, this is the decoded copy of the coded package you gave me when you arrived. Read it later, it should explain everything. Huh, so I guess I'm the Noreverian then. Interesting. As you'll see in the decoded messenger, the Emperor and his councillors say you have the appearance of satisfying the conditions of the prophecy. Do you really satisfy the prophecy? Are you really the prophesied Noreverian? At first I thought we were just supposed to create a persuasive imposter. Now I don't know what to think. But I am sure of one thing. This is not primitive superstition. We will treat it seriously, just as His Majesty commands. Nice. So, Zain Sabani says Sul Matul and Nibani Mesa at Ursulaku camp are the heads of the Noreverian cult, so I'm sending you to speak with them, tell them your story, and have them test you against the Noreverian prophecies. As heads of the Noreverian cult, they can best judge whether you satisfy the prophecies. When you've spoken with them, report back to me. Here's 200 dregs for expenses, and pick up essential supplies at Fort Moonmoth. I won't be doing that. Okay. I think I know where Ursulaku is as well. Been there already, I'm pretty sure, by accident. How far up is it? There it is. It's right northern. We should be right here. Here we are. There we go. That didn't take very long.
Why do you disturb me?
Oh, she doesn't trust me. Oh god. Now she will trust me. So what does an Outlander have to say to an Ursulaku of the Neverine Prophecy? Yeah, let's just go balls to the wall with it. I do not believe what I'm hearing. You think you're the Neverine and you wish to speak to Sul Matul and Nibani Mesa. You do not look like the Neverine, but you do not speak like a fool or a madman. This is a puzzle. I tell you, go speak with Zabamund in his yurt. He is a Gulakan, Sul Matul's champion, and he will decide what is right. If Zabamund gives you permission, then you may enter the Ashkan's yurt and speak with Sul Matul. Hello. Leave it once or I will kill you myself. Oh no. Speak with respect and I will listen. The Neverine prophecies are not for Outlanders. Why would Sul Matul and Nibani Mesa speak to you about these things? Who are you that we should trust you? A duel to the death. Worthy deeds. I'll pay 200 gold. I believe you should speak to our Ashkan. Perhaps he will be angry with me, but I think I can bear that. Go to the Ashkan's yurt and speak with Sul Matul, ask him questions and tell him I've sent you. Alright. That was easier than I thought it would be. Money talks. Right. I like that one of the answers was like a fight to the death. And then the other one's like just 200 gold. Yeah, go on. You think you fulfill the Neverine prophecies. You wish to be tested to see if you're the Neverine. No Outlander may join the Neverine cult. If you were a clan friend, an adopted member of the Ashlander tribes, then perhaps. I have an initiation rite in mind. If you pass this rite, I will adopt you as a clan friend of the Ashlanders, and then I will submit you to Nibani Mesa, our wise woman, who is skilled in oracles and mysteries, and who will test you against the prophecies. Alright then. To be adopted into the tribe, you must undergo a harrowing. In a harrowing, you will be judged by the spirits and ancestors to see if you are worthy. Go to Ursulaku burial caverns and fetch me Sul Sinepal's bone-biter bow. Sul Sinepal was my father, and his spirit guards his bone-mold longbow deep in the burial caverns. Return to me with this bow, and I will adopt you into the Ashlander tribes as a clan friend. Ah. Where are these caverns? The burial caverns lie to the southeast of the camp, a north-facing door in a little hill halfway between us and the slopes of Red Mountain. Go north from the camp to the water, then turn east. At a rock cairn on the beach, turn and head straight south until you find the door. The spirits of our ancestors guard the caverns. They will attack and will kill you if they can. Force your way past them or evade them, get the bow, and return to prove your worthiness. This sounds easy.
Spit it out or hit the road.
So he told me to actually go north, and then go to the water, and then go east. Then there's a rock cairn. I don't know what a rock cairn is, though. Can't be far. If I just cover every bit of this, then I'm inevitably going to find it. I'm moving at such a speed, it's not going to be a big deal to just find this place by attrition. Ooh, this is a bit of a big deal, whatever this place is. He said safe east, didn't he? Didn't he? Yeah, southeast. Ah. Maybe it doesn't show up on this map. Well, we're gradually kind of opening this map up. It's way too far. Whoa. That's not a real guy, is it? That would have been scary if it was. Is that the Diedrich Prince guy? What's his name? I can't remember his name. Alright, well, I've gone way off track. Maybe this is the rock cairn. Oh wait. Is this really the thing? Nope. Nope. Just found this again. Damn it. Might be too far east. Oh, what's this? Hey. I mean, I think this is right anyway. Astral burial. Well, it's got Urshalaku and burial in it. So I'm going to assume that's part of it. So this. That's weird. That's a bit spooky. Think you're any sort of match for me? You're not this guy's dad. Oh wait, wrong thing, wrong thing. There we go. Ah. Oh boy. Paralyzed me. And he paralyzed me again. Not the infinite paralyzation loop. Fuck. There must be something I can do. Or maybe not. Hey, I did have a cure blight disease potion. Well, this is gonna help a bit. No. There must be something I can do. There must be. Who am I kidding? There's nothing I can do. The grey shaft of holding. The spell. That'll do something, right? No. Bollocks. Cure paralyzation. Ah. Ah, there you go. Whew. You bastard. Those are OP. I'll just take it all, why not? The Wraith of Sul Sinapul. There we go. No wonder that last bit was such bullshit. We were right at the end. Imagine if I hadn't had anything to cure paralyzation, or if I'd have just been there until I died. Oh, I don't think I've... Have I been here? Maybe I have. No, I don't think so. Here we go. We're out of it. That was certainly an ordeal.
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
Right, I've got your shitty bow. Done it. Adopt me. This is my father's bone-biter bow. You have completed the initiation rite. I name you Farrell, clan friend of the Ashlanders. Keep my father's bow and bear it with honor. You are a friend of our tribe. You may rest in any Oshalaku bed, but do not harm other tribe members or take their things. And now I will fulfill my other promise. Go to the wise woman's yurt, and Nibani Mesa shall examine you and test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. Okay.
What do you want, Outlander?
Welcome, friend. Are you the one I heard talk about? This one honors us.
So they've told me of you, Outlander, or shall I say clan friend. You are hard-headed and ignorant, but perhaps it is not your fault. My lord Ashkan says you will ask me about the Nerevarine prophecies. He also says I will test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. I must do as my lord Ashkan says, so ask your questions, and I will test you. There are many Nerevarine prophecies, and they suggest many things. Aspect and uncertain parents, the moon and star, sleepers, 7 curses, the curse's bane, and the prophecy of the stranger, the prophecy of the 7 visions, and the lost prophecies. Oof. Ask me of these things. If you are patient, if you would be wise, or if you are impatient to know, just ask, do I pass the test of the Nerevarine prophecies? Fuck, I'm impatient at this point. You are not the Nerevarine. You are the one who may become the Nerevarine. It is a puzzle and a hard one. But you have found some of the pieces, and you may find more. Do you choose to be the Nerevarine? Then seek the lost prophecies among the dissident priests of the temple. Find the lost prophecies, bring them to me, and I will be your guide. And take these copies of the stranger and the 7 visions. Now I have told you all to know. Go, think on what I've told you, and do what must be done. Okay, that's a lot to take in. Time to go back to Caius, as I thought.
Is there something I can do for you?
Greetings to you. A pleasure to meet you.
Spoken with Sul Matul and Nabani Mesa, and from what they say, it sounds like you could really be the Nerevarine. That's just incredible. But I'll have to get used to the idea. Let me try to get word to Mera Milo. Maybe she can find out whether the dissident priests have any lost prophecies. But in the meantime, I have a very tough assignment for you. Do you think you're ready? I'm ready for anything. Bring it on. Don't get overconfident. But it so happens that I agree. You're ready. But just in case, I'm going to give you 400 drakes. Before you head out, make sure you outfit yourself with healing potions, new gear, a little training, whatever you think you need most. And remember, if you get in trouble, back off, rest up, and go back fresh. Don't get cocky. I think this will be a tough one. Here's your mission. Fort Buckmoth sent a patrol to Narmok, hunting smugglers with 6th House connections. They found a 6th House base, a 6th House shrine, and a 6th House priest named Degov Gaz. Speak to Champion Racer Pullia at Fort Buckmoth. She'll tell you about the patrol in the 6th house base. Your orders: find the 6th house base, kill Dagoth Gers, and bring me a full report on the 6th house base. Oh shit. To Fort Buckmoth it is. There is, okay. Easy. Love being able to fly about everywhere at high speeds. It's the only way to play this game. Whee! Alright, you. Look at me when you're talking to me. Kai says you're the one to handle the 6th house base near Narmok. Only one trooper returned. He died soon after, horribly disfigured with corpus disease. And out of his wits, in his ravings he spoke of a cavern on the coast. He called it Ilnibi. It's not on our maps. Try asking locals in Narmok. They fought with cultists and disfigured man-beasts, corpus monsters, I think. They fled the attackers and got lost in the caves. Then they ran into a half-man creature named Dagoth Gers. Oh jeez. This Dagoth Gers slew the rest of the patrol, but spared the one trooper. He told the trooper he was being spared so he might tell others that the sleeper awakes, and the 6th house has risen, and Dagoth is lord, and I am his priest, and all will be one with him in the flesh. The trooper awakened outside the caves and returned here. We couldn't recognize him, and he didn't respond to questions, just kept rambling on like a madman until he died. Damn. Well, I think I've got everything I need. Where's Narmok? I have been there, right? Maybe I should have asked that question.
Go ahead, stranger.
About Narmok. It's an island fishing village on the Bitter Coast, roughly west of Caldor and Eldrune. Just mark it for me and I'll be right there. There we go.
Traveling in these storms is unwise.
What do you know about this place? Ilinibi. Ilinibi Caverns. That's what they call the old sea cave up on the north end of the island, right on Contact Point. Don't be poking your nose in there, someone might object. This thing? Okay. Ilinibi, Carcass of the Saint. Oh, shit. Nobody saw that. Marowak's spine, eh? Okay, I guess these guys aren't friendly. So that's fine. Me and Noir. Some of that. Nyum. Nyum. Aha! Here he is. The sixth house greets you, Lord Nerevar, or Farrell, as you call yourself. I am Dagoth Gates. Or Gares. Dagoth Gates. Dagoth Gates. I am Bill Gates, the most evil man of all. I am Dagoth Gares, priest of Ilinibi Shrine, and minister to sixth house servants. My lord Dagoth has informed me of your coming. I wish that this time you had come to honour your lord's friendship, not betray it. Lord Dagoth gives me these words to say to you, so you may give them thought. Once we were friends and brothers. You were my brother! Lord Nerevar, in peace and in war. Yet beneath Red Mountain you struck me down as I guarded this treasure. You bound me by oath to defend. But, remembering our old friendship, I would forgive you and raise you high in my service. My lord Dagoth bids you come to Red Mountain for the friendship and honour that you once shared. He would grant you counsel and power, if only you would pledge that friendship anew. I am not your Lord Dagoth, yet I too would say to you, do you come with weapons to strike me down? Or would you put away your weapon and join me in friendship? think I'm going to do this one. With his dying breath, Dagoth smiles and curses you. Even as my master wills, you shall come to him, in the flesh, in his flesh, and of his flesh. Unwise. I'm taking this as evidence. What's this all about? Lord Nerevar Induril, High Resdania, my lord, friend, and companion. Once we were friends and brothers, Lord Nerevar. In peace and in war, no houseman ever served you better or more faithfully. But much that I did was at your honour, at great cost to myself and my honour. Yet beneath Red Mountain you struck me down as I guarded the treasure you bound me by oath to defend. It was a cruel blow, a bitter betrayal to be felled by your hand. But remembering our old friendship, I would forgive you, and raise you high in my service. The sixth house was not dead, but only sleeping. Now we wake from our long dream, coming forth to free Morrowind of foreign rulers and divine pretenders. When the land is swept clean of false friends and greedy thieves, the children of Veloth will build anew a garden of plenty in this blighted wasteland. Come to Red Mountain, old friend, for the fellowship and honour that we once shared. I would grant you counsel and power if only you would pledge that friendship anew. The path to Red Mountain is long and filled with danger, but if you are worthy, you will find there wisdom, a firm friend, and all the power you need to set the world aright. As ever, your respectful servant and loyal friend, Lord Vorin Dagoth, Dagoth. Okay, well, that was a lot to take in. Time to head over. Why my willpower and personality drained? I don't have enough restoration, do I? Sorry, I can live with that personality bump for now. Wait, I'm not supposed to be recalling, am I? Or am I? Oh no, I do know. Oh, I have corpus disease. The marks of the disease are plain on my face. I can't see any. Oh yeah, I put a bunch of bound stuff on a ring so that I've always got access to a good bit of armor. I also put a bit more on a belt. And that's a good source of armor for me forever now. Free armor. You don't even need to repair it or maintain it or anything. You can just take it off and put it back on again. And it's good armor as well. It has exactly the same value as Daedric armor and the exact same appearance as Daedric armor. Or Daedric. I think it's Daedric, isn't it?
With pleasure. Please, go ahead. I'm all in.
A lot of shit has gone down, Caius. With Dagos Gehr's dead, the 6th House Shrine is no longer a threat. You more than earned a promotion to the rank of Traveller. Traveller? I'm very worried that you have corpus disease, but I have some good news in that department. I canvassed my informants for possible treatments just in case you contracted the disease during your mission. I learned from Far Steady that your best chance of getting cured is Devaith Fear, an ancient Telvanni wizard who runs a corpusarium for victims of the disease. Ooh. Here, take this Dwemer artifact and 1,000 drinks and go to Telfair. Devaith Fear will take the Dwemer artifact. The gift may sweeten his disposition. The gold is for expenses. And here's a couple of levitation potions. I hear you'll need them in Telvanni Towers. Because wizards don't use stairs. So get moving and get that corpus disease cured. And then hurry back. I think I know how to get the lost prophecies Nibani Mesa asked for. Okay. Tell me about Telfair. You want to mark it on the map for me? Yeah. Okay, nice. Southwest of Sadrif Mora. Up and away. Okay, here we are. There's no entrances to anything here. Interesting. Is it all... It's all indoors, right, I guess? I want to see Devafe, not you. You, a questing hero looking to plan of the dungeon. But fair is in his study. I'm sure he won't mind being disturbed. We get few visitors here. You can levitate, can't you? Study is on an upper level, accessible only by the central flywell. I'm afraid we aren't set up to accommodate barbarians or peasants, I understand. Oh, alright. Jeez. Ah, okay. That's fine, I've already got it. Where's the central flywell? I mean, it's probably in the center, right? The clue's in the name.
Outlander.
Speak quickly.
I am Visthakai, Warden of the Corpusarium. I'm here to warn you, do not harm the inmates. If you come to plunge in the dungeon, you must endure their attacks and take your chances with me, their warden and protector. Huh. Do not harm the inmates. I will not tolerate you adding to their suffering. Indeed, they are brutal and ferocious, and they will kill you if they can. But you are their guests, and you may not harm them, or you will answer to me. Oh, jeez, okay. Let's see what's in there. This is level 100. Curiosity peaked. Ah. Seems like it might be useful. lot of keys lying about. Easy to dodge them at my current speed. I kill this guy, or let's just not risk it. This water looks like actual piss. Probably isn't much better for you, to be fair. What's going on here? Who the hell are you? Do not harm me or you will be very sorry. I warn you, leave me alone and I will leave you alone. I can ask him about the disappearance of the dwarves. Hey Ryan, welcome in, buddy. I cannot say what happened. I was not there to observe. I was in an outer realm at the time, and when I came back my people were gone. I was a dwarf. I left Red Mountain wandering Tamriel for years, searching our deserted colonies. Looking for a survivor or an explanation. Then a long time ago I returned to Red Mountain, still looking for answers. Instead I found corpus disease, and I've been here ever since. I have theories, if you're interested. Please go on. You hardly ever encounter a dwarf in these games. Lord Kagranak, the foremost arcane philosopher and magecrafter of my era, devised tools to shape mythopoeic forces, intending to transcend the limits of Dwemer mortality. However, in reviewing his formulae, some logicians argued the side effects were unpredictable, and errors might be catastrophic. I think Kagranak might have succeeded in granting our race eternal life, with unforeseen consequences, such as wholesale displacement to an outer realm. Or he may have erred and utterly destroyed our race. Oh. As you know, he's probably the oldest and most powerful wizard alive, not counting liches or divine sorcerers like Vivek, of course. And there may be some older in the West, on Somerset Isles perhaps, and I don't think there's a kinder, more generous wizard alive. Not that there's much competition in the kind and generous wizard department, I'll grant you. That's fair. Let's get going at Sonic Spoods. I cannot find this guy at all. his study. I guess maybe he's not in here then. Maybe he's not in here. I wouldn't put my study in this place either. Take the float ring off for a second.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Could it be behind this door? I feel like that'd be stealing or trespassing. If I tried to open it. Ah! How did I die? Oh no. It's gonna be a long way back, isn't it? Oh no. Okay. I think I'll leave the stream here now. I'll catch back up to where I was. And then we'll start the next stream from roughly around the same point. Alright. That's on me for not saving though. Alright, take it easy guys. Hope you've enjoyed this one. See you in a bit.